So, hi everybody. So, anybody of you are coming to new markets? I know Munir is coming to Bahrain. I know Freddy is coming to Africa. Freddy, hello. So, everybody of you are thinking about coming to new markets. By the way, it's not sales speech. It's all about new markets. So, you'll get lots of ideas. So, when you're thinking about new markets, you're only thinking where to go. For example, with you somewhere in Europe, you would like to go to Asia or Africa. And you're thinking like, I'm in the red ocean, but new market will be blue ocean. So Switzerland market is very complicated, but in Africa will be the best. Or maybe Japanese, I don't know. Where are you from? From Japan. Yeah, so Japanese market is big competition, but maybe in Europe is easier. So everybody thinking about new market. And and everybody thinks that in new market will be much easier. So firstly, if Japanese company comes to Europe, firstly, of course, it requires to add languages. When you did European languages, I don't know, Croatian, English, then first you need to add local currencies. If you sell in Switzerland, of course, you need to add francs. If you sell in Kenya, you need to have local currency. And by the way, we did some tests, of course, on local markets. If you add local currency, conversion increase. That is logical, yeah? If somebody sells in London in pounds, it's much easier to sell than in euros. Then we think, possibly if it works, possibly we can add 100 currencies, yeah? And it will increase again. So we add 100 currencies and we see that results dropped. So it means in some markets it's better to trade in local currency. In some markets it's better to trade in dollars because it's more understandable. And in Canada, lots of people prefer to buy in dollars than in Canadian dollars. Just an example. So we go next. We did the translation. For example, if you are from Japan and you would like to come to French market, of course you need to have FAQ, yeah? And you translate FAQ to French. That is logical. We did tests. FAQ translation, just in our case, provide multiple free traffic. So if your market is big, let's say French, and you do translation of all your website and have FAQs, traffic grow up. But if your market is very small, for example, you have this guy, for example, has 100 visitors from Croatia every month. If you translate the website, he will have 300 visitors. It doesn't matter, yeah, still no business. Okay, so we try to do different ads, as everybody did. So Google Ads, Yandex, LinkedIn, lots of other providers. Its study was like 7 years. So during 7 years, CAC, it means how much cost to get hosting customers. We calculated it's one more time. I talked to many companies. I talked to really top 5 world leaders in hosting industry. I talked to many people and very often similar results. To get customer, $1,000. That is really quite insane. So what we did, we reduce the average check, and when you reduce the average check, it's much easier to get customer because smaller customer, better conversion. Next, we start advertising on Instagram, Youku, and also all these things like in Chinese things like Baidu. We really test a lot of things. Technically, if you advertise in social engine, in social media, you get lots of buzz, lots of people talking about you. You know, these girls who having like million likes on Instagram, or businesses who is very nice on Instagram. Technically, they have lots of likes, but no sales. So we see that buzz is good when people talking about you, but in the real life, buzz doesn't provide any sales. So when you're very known on Instagram, when everybody talking with you, when you was here, hi everybody, and here, like everybody talking about you, but in real life, there's no relationship with sales. Maybe there are some small relationship. You know, selfie of Elon Musk with Trump doesn't provide you opportunity to buy Tesla. You buy Tesla because it's good product. So the idea, no relationship. So for us, this doesn't provide any financial results. Maybe if you have a good Facebook or LinkedIn profile, you're more serious. Maybe more easier to buy from you. But if you have many Facebook likes, it will not generate you sales. Of course, then email marketing. To organize a conference like this, of course Helmut need emails. Because Helmut has small audience, or Munir has some audience of people, he targets this audience and email marketing works. Because people know Munir, people know Helmut, they come to the conference, this is very nice. But when you do spamming, for example, you take all your competitor websites, get emails, spam them, spam doesn't work. Spam doesn't work because of spam folder, all your email come to spam. And second thing, spam doesn't work because of GDPR and another like in other protection laws. In US law, in Emirates they have their own law, in Brasilia they have their own law. So email in the long term goes down. So next, affiliate marketing. We really did lots of tests with affiliate marketing. Firstly, there are lots of types of affiliate marketing. For example, you have a hosting company. You have billing, you have servers, you have email, you have everything. And you just white label your hosting business to him with new name. And this model is very popular, like Reseller Club using it. We tried it, for us it doesn't work. So it doesn't provide any significant income. So we tried this and was popular maybe 10 years ago, but then hosting grows and you do not have big customers. So also we tried affiliate system. So we have our own affiliate and we tried our own affiliate system. So our own affiliate system, by the way, works very well. It's like made 10 years ago. You just register on a website, we pay commissions, and it still works. Also, we tried lots of affiliate platforms, because search affiliates one by one is very expensive. So there are platforms like Impact or Admit, where you can find thousands of affiliators. You can talk with them and advertise. So we tried also this, for us at least doesn't work. I know guys who do lots of money with affiliate networks, but we not succeed, and we spend really years on that. And one more thing is affiliate marketing agency. For example, you are not pro in affiliate marketing. You hire this girl. I know this girl is perfect in affiliate marketing. And we calculate the break-even. How much we need to get to affiliate marketing works. So just for small company, if you earn $1,000 with affiliate marketing, pay all commissions, you have minus $3,000. So break-even is about $20,000. So if you get $20,000, pay all commissions, pay affiliate fees, pay to your marketing manager, at the end you'll break even. You just earn a little bit. So just the idea, the break-even is $20,000. And to get $20,000 with affiliates usually takes 6 to 12 months. So technically you 12 months invest lots of money, $250,000 in affiliate marketing. And then when you start working with affiliate marketing, your affiliate manager said, your brand is not very strong. Better you need to buy articles in TechRadar. Better you need to article in TechCrunch, 20K. You need some brand awareness, 100K here, 100K here. And technically our experience with affiliate marketing was like this. I personally know lots of people who do lots of money with affiliate marketing. And they're very lucky. In our case, and with our experience, we really put lots of energy, we put lots of money, but in our case, affiliate, all these things didn't work. So what next? So one more time, you try to come to a new country, like these guys from Japan came to Europe to sell. I also was in Japan, I was in Jimmy office, I was in China, I was in Alibaba office, I was talking with Bisen, with WeChat. We have a contract with Alibaba, so I really try to localize. I was in China 6 times, so I was in Japan a few times. Yeah, Jimmy is our partner, by the way. Now, so when you come to new market, you firstly need to localize. Of course, if you are in Turkey, you need to have easy co-payment. For example, if you're in Ukraine, pay you payment. So in every country you have to have local plugins. If you sell in Korea, you need to have Naver Maps. If you sell in China, you need to have Baidu Maps, and etc. etc. And of course, all these things a little bit helps. So when you sell on the market, you unable to sell in China with your collecting credit cards. Chinese people pay with crypto or pay with Alipay or with related things. So of course, when you collect local payments, you get something. You're unable to sell in Morocco because Moroccanian it's forbidden for them to pay outside. You need to have local provider. Let's say we have a partner in Bangladesh. If you live in Bangladesh, technically you're unable to pay outside. But let's say our customers can pay to our partner in Bangladesh. So technically local payments solves everything because you can have good partners in Bangladesh. If you're in Pakistan, usually the most easiest way to pay to you, they need to come to Pakistan to UK, open PayPal account, then fly back and then pay to you. It's how it works. Okay, pricing. Also, if you say, let's say in India, if you sell in India, you have to have Indian pricing. In India, as you know, as in Georgia, everything is very cheap. So you provide best price. If you sell product $100 per year, you can sell it $5 per year in India and will have best sale. By the way, India is extremely sensitive market. For us, by the way, Japan is also a very sensitive price market. When we reduce price, people in Japan start buying. I'm unable to say that Japan is for everybody the same. But for us, we have no, let's say in Japan, we decrease prices, sales starts. So just for our product, it was like this. And also about support. We do not provide 27 support. But for some countries, we try to do it. So we had support in working hours, and then we start 24/7 support. In our case, one more time, we're not pro, but in our case, entering the market with that kind of support didn't help. Phone support is good, but no changes. You have expenses, but no income. Okay, go next. About exhibitions. As I said, I was exhibiting lab, I don't know, in Turkey, in Moscow, in China, like here, like a lot of places. And also was as a speaker and also was exhibiting many times. Just the idea, if you would like to have local partners and if you would like to be local business, of course, conferences helps because you meet people. But technically, if you B2C business, conference will not help you to make B2C business. The only one thing, it provides you some knowledge, some relationships, that's all. Let's say I meet with Jimio 7 years ago. I was in the office, you know, these guys are very friendly, arigamotas. You know, like, I was talking like, the CEO of .shop was like, Philip has super technology. I tested myself. All office, like, you know, I was shocked. But when I quit Japan, he delegated to the guy responsible for hosting departments. And this guy doesn't speak English. And my communication stopped. Now, 7 years ago, continue with Jimio, every exhibition meeting different people. So, but I just said like, conference helps? Yes, conference helps. I have better, I have more chance. The same with WeChat. Came good guys from WeChat, came, you talk, they said, nice, excellent product. We will provide to our product team. And product team speaks only Chinese. So you're dead. So also I try to record videos with local partners. I just provide here only examples from Africa just to understand how much work you need to do to record video. I have video with Munir also, it's best video in Asia, I think. This is only Africa video. I just said like I visited personally every country, Commonwealth. I came to Zambia, drove through all this, you know, off-roads. I was like in many countries that, you know, do you know where is Malawi? Or do you know where is Comoros? Maybe somebody knows where is Lesotho, or maybe you know where is Swaziland. I was in these countries and I was talking to them and tried to sell them. Technically, I would like to say it helps to make communication to a little bit understand, but it absolutely never helps to sell you on this market. You get some knowledge, you get some friends, it's good for your social media, but of course if you would like to sell in Zambia, 1 or 2 connections doesn't help you to do it. Okay, what next? Global SEO. Just, I would like to say, if you would like to enter new market and you do global search engine optimization for your business, Firstly, we try to do 200 locales. Each country can have one or few locales. For example, Belarus speaks English and Russian, or Belarus. So Belarus have Belarusian language and Russian. They have two locales. And we did locales for all the languages. And finally, Google blocked us. And to remove us from Google, we took 3 years. Google just cached all our copies and do not remove them. And we have many copies of our websites. Our website is like 10,000 pages. Google store here like 500,000 pages. We tried, maybe we hired tons of agencies. We hired tons of SEO guys who do SEO optimizations until we get out. But they just said one good mistake. Google just cached your website and do not clean it. You tried everything. Really, believe us, I'm in SEO 20 years. So just to remove from Google cache in 2025 can cost you 3 years. It's something like this. But finally we succeed. Yeah. So structure and cleaning, by the way, also provide results. Once you clean your website, and we see Ahrefs, Ahrefs is 93, now we have like 98 or something like this. So cleaning your website, it helps, of course. Also, dedicated pages. When you do dedicated pages per country, for example, you do one page for Oman, one page for, I don't know, for Morocco, one page for Tunisia, it's a little bit help. So you become visible in that country. Of course, if you have in Kenya web page in Swahili about Kenya markets, about Kenya market with Kenya numbers, with Kenya statistics, of course, with Kenya photos, with Kenya feedbacks, with Kenya videos, of course you have small chance to be in Kenya. Same, we tried our new rating domainity when we calculate how many domains per person in each country. It also was a nice tool, but it didn't provide such much results. Also, we tried to buy lots of links. Buying links, everybody says that buying links makes your business very happy. Our domain ranking is 85. I think it's quite big. If we compare to Wix, Wix is of course stronger, but if you compare to any of our white label competitor, we have the highest one. But technically for us, buying links is useless because we need to be first in Kenya. We don't like to be on the 155 page overall. We would like to be somebody in Kenya, just type website builder or buy domain. We would like to be there. And global, making my domain globally more stronger doesn't help at all. So we also did free domain parking. We did lots of B2C backlinks. Do you know, like many years ago, when I know the Hostinger founder, there was a free hosting, and there was #1 free hosting in the world. And for each website, they did backlink to their main page. So lots of backlinks make your website stronger. So it works 20 years ago, but it's only one problem. Backlinks can also decrease your rating. When you have thousands or hundreds of thousands of links, it can also decrease your rating. So I will, by the way, talking about this tomorrow about more deeply, who is interested. And of course, we understood like that to make very good SEO, you need to have lots of traffic in your domain. So we put webmail, we remove our subdomain, so all traffic redirect to our domain. Because when all traffic is under your domain, we will understand that something happening, he tried moving you up. So all this method technically didn't help to be first in Kenya. A little bit, we move a little bit higher, but then we thought there is global SEO, we need now to do it local SEO. What we can do exactly in Kenya, exactly in Dubai, exactly somewhere to be higher. So we think if somebody there are bulk input to catalogs, there are yellow pages, there are company pages, so you can buy bulk entry into this. You buy like 100 catalogs. So we buy 100 catalogs in Kenya, we buy 100 catalogs in Indonesia, 100 catalogs in Philippines. We do it bulk. Let's say 20 or 50 countries, bulk input to catalogs. So technically, idea looks nice, but it didn't help for us. But what next? Then you have lots of links. One, you have lots of links because I would like to be first in Kenya. So I buy 100 links from Kenya. I had an idea that these links can be also bad. So now I need to remove from Google bad links. Can you imagine how you can find manually, because like links with, I don't know, adult content, with casino, with gambling, all these links decreasing your reputation. So technically you somehow connect, and for us, 3,000 links we just blocked. And by the way, we need automatic systems that collect bad links and block it. By the way, it a little bit helps. After blocking bad links, our ratings a little bit start repairing. One more thing is local address. I have a small company in Dubai. We put address on Google. In Google results, we check, no changes. But I had changes from HR department. People applying for the jobs, they said, you're in Dubai. I applied because you're in Dubai or in Emirates. But technically, from the server perspective, it didn't help. I heard lots of stories about this, and Google recommends to have local address, and I did lots of things. But for us, personally, local address doesn't help. By the way, one life hack. If you have few addresses in Google, they need to prove. But later you can add 10 more and no proof needed. Just it's life hack. And local articles. I will talk about this tomorrow a lot, but local articles really helps. So local articles in long term, Google technically needs somehow to know that you're local. How Google understands that you're local? How Google understands that this guy from Japan is in Europe? And etc. And also we tried to enter the market by acquiring the company. Why did a test? We did a test, we acquired small hosting company. So we acquired, we migrated all companies that never, possibly nobody did in our industry. We migrated people from hosting to website builder. So we bought a hosting company, migrated customers and closed it. We provide nice support, we had lots of problems. And I think it's one of the best way to get to the local market. Because you will you have nothing, you buy a company, migrate all customers, you have the presence. And of course, lots of negative effects, because lots of customers quit, as lots of customers were good friends with owners, and etc., bad names. We, by the way, bought in a jurisdiction that we do not speak their language, they also in other time zones, so we did all possible mistakes that we can have, but we get some experience. We will also recommend you to do your own experience. But for us, it was nicely coming to local market. And next. This is overview, the last slide, if somebody tired. Firstly, if somebody knows what is unit economics, so technically, in our case, putting money, something like I put 1,000 today and would like to get 1,000 back tomorrow, doesn't work at all. We didn't find any channel where we can put money and get it back tomorrow. So 5 years ago, I everywhere put cats in the presentation because people love cats. Now I put Trump because it's really more more interesting. So Trump, what I like in Trump is that think big. It's really very good. So when I analyze local businesses, also Munir businesses, Helwood business, and lots of local companies, usually they bootstrap. They do not like growing and expand 20 times. Usually they bootstrap. So when you're entering new country, you need also somehow bootstrap. So there are my first 4 advices. Firstly, if you go to markets, do not go to 25,000 markets. Choose some markets and focus. So once you focus, something starts happening. Because I would like to say, if unit economics doesn't work for us, it can fully work for Munir or for you. If you're leading in Sweden market, ads for you cost cheaper. If the king of British market, Burkai, with his VPSs, he's one of the VPS leading company in Britain. Yeah. So, and when Burkai advertise VPS, it's cheaper for him to get leads than for me because I'm unknown. So focus, then have local partners, because if you have local partners, everything becomes more easy. By the way, Burkai was our local partner in Turkey. And by the way, in Turkey, we're #1 product in white label website building. I think top 10 hosting companies, probably most of them. Yeah. Also, user revenue share, because it's very nice method, because you together try to sell. And the last one is put your heart and some magic. So once you put some magic, something happens. If you put some heart, something happens. But if you focus everywhere, it means you have no sales. Build brand provide sales. If you have no brand, no sales. Thank you for your questions.